And I have to say, I'm so glad to see so many international students come here, young talents, and also from the professors come from different countries, and the level with each competition is going higher and higher. So for me, it's a great joy to see that the competition develops very rapidly, and it regains a lot of people get to know about the competition all around the world. That's great. Supporting the youth, yeah. And this is what this competition is about, is we want to give a stage to the young players to perform, to listen to each other, to meet each other. And but one of the most important is the stage experience, because young people need a stage to play, and this is what we try to create here. Though I have to say, I'm coming to Hong Kong. It's always a joy coming here. I love the city. It's so there's so much life here, not only during day, but also in the evenings when we go out. So we have some wonderful food. I meet wonderful people. We have some, each year, new jury members, which I invite from all around the world. And it's just great to see them all to work together. And I like this concept very much. And I think it has a great future.
So, of course, instruments are foremostly valued by their quality. So history has determined why a particular maker became more famous. So the most famous is obviously Antonio Stradivari, and he has managed to tick all the boxes of quality, beauty, elegance, best arching, best varnish, best wood, best model, and best sound over the century. He lived between 1644 and 1737. People already started ordering those violins, so it became collectible already then. And big households of wealthy people had them like paintings commissioned and already put into their household. When you collect, you don't normally just collect one maker's name. You enjoy to have a collection, and the collection has to consist of different makers. I mean, like you see this competition here, which I'm happy to support, and I'm happy to be on the panel of the judges as well. I mean, there were 1,000 applicants to this competition. This is incredible. That shows the amount of people in this part of the world that are actually interested in not just violin playing, but also in classical music. And of course, around all this is also collectibles. Because, you know, classical music always needed patrons of the arts, you know, so you needed people who own the beauty pieces, loan them to the most gifted players, and then enjoy the upside, financial upside, as well as you enjoy the pleasure to being involved with a great young artist who's growing through your help as well. I give a prize as a violin, for example, for a certain time period for the winner. For example, in the competition, I do this in several competitions, but also in London, I have a foundation where I enjoy to lend out instruments to the most gifted players. Hong Kong is already a very established place in the world because it's a super hub for trade, for finance, and there's also wealth that can afford the beauty of such an instrument collection. And so it already exists. It's quite strong.
Look, there's no denying that playing the violin to a really high level does take some hard work. There's certainly hard work and discipline, but I think that can be done in a caring, in a sensitive way. It doesn't have to be in a way that is going to discourage or take that love of music away from the child. So music can be incredibly exciting, it can be enjoyable, it can be fun, as well as being serious. And it's essential that a child, if they're very young, that they're enjoying themselves. They retain information much more when they're focused, when they're concentrating, when there's enjoyment behind it. So although there's hard work, I think the best thing parents can do is certainly support the child with their lessons, with their practice, but allow them a life outside of music to develop alongside so that they are well-rounded children at the same time, and they can bring that life experience back and they don't feel as though music is taking them necessarily always away from friends or always away from something else, because if you are trying to get to a very high level, it does take a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work. So you need to get that child really working for the right reasons. If they're not enjoying music and they don't have that desire to play inside them, so their own volition, if it's just the parents forcing them, it's very hard to progress because there's not that innate desire every time they practice, so there's not the focus. So you really have to turn that child on to music as much as possible. And the second is to really plan and structure the progression of technique and repertoire so that the child never feels stuck. The child never feels as though they can't do anything. So you always make that next step possible and you make them believe they can play anything. So they're always enjoying themselves and something presents as a fun challenge rather than, oh, it's so hard, I don't want to do it.